Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be an energy shift reading for my dearest Aquarius. Aquarius, this is going to be your Mercury retrograde reading. Now Mercury is retrograding in your sign from January 30th until February 21st. So when Mercury is in retrograde, we're always going to be dealing with a purge and an upgrade to the throat chakra and communication and short distance travel. So we need to be more conscious of how we communicate and our mental focus. It can feel chaotic, but we just have to be more careful with travel plans, contracts, emails, and take extra time to make sure that there's a clear understanding between you and anybody else. This particular Mercury retrograde is taking place in your sign, which rules the 11th house of friendships and groups. So we might find that there's some frustrations in our interpersonal world. So it's really important that we take this time to go within. All right, so Aquarius, before I get started, I'm just going to ask that you like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Also, don't feel free to leave a comment or ring that notification bell if you guys want to get uploads whenever I upload anything new, which I am doing quite frequently. All right, also check out the description box if you'd like a private reading, or if you like the decks that I'm using, I have them listed and linked in order of appearance. Aquarius, let's go ahead and jump into this. Messages for Aquarius for this Mercury retrograde. Okay, so you guys are going to be feeling the effects quite strong. All right, so what is this retrograde bringing into your life is the first card out. All right, so we have the Eight of Cups. What aspect of your life is going to be most affected? There you are, the Fool. How can you minimize the damage and negative results of this retrograde? The Two of Swords. What lessons need to be learned during this period? There you are again. This is Moon in Scorpio. I'm sorry, Moon in Aquarius. Don't know why I just said Scorpio. Maybe you guys are dealing with a Scorpio. Moon in Aquarius with the Seven of Swords. What part of your past you need to reflect on in order to heal? The Five of Swords. There you are again, Venus in Aquarius. All right. And finally, what's the outcome of this period? Two of Cups, a beautiful partnership, a beautiful understanding, and emotional balance. Wow, Aquarius, lovely energy, actually. Let's take a look at your overall energy here. We have the Three of Cups. So the Three of Cups, this is really beautiful. This is about collaboration. For some of you, this is about reunion. So remember, Mercury retrograde takes certain things out of our life, but it also brings us back together. So many of you guys, this is a beautiful reunion. And with the Two of Cups, I'm really picking up it could be soulmate energy. But again, remember, soulmates come in all different ways, shapes, and forms. So for many of you, this will be romantic. For some of you, it won't. It could just be, a friend. It could be a family member. It could be a beautiful business partnership. And the Three of Cups, we see this High Priestess here. She's giving thanks. She's in that sort of attitude of gratitude. She's holding vigil. She's thankful for everything she's been through, all of the lessons that she's learned, and all of the people and the energies that are around her at this time. All right, beautiful energy. You may be dealing with a Cancer or Pisces. I see that underneath there with the Moon. So what this retrograde is bringing into your life is actually beautiful. There's an energy of innocence here for my dear Aquarius. We see this person, now it could be that you've been doing a lot of inner child work, or you're taking a look at a new journey, what you're leaving behind, but you're really taking, the eyes of a child, a beginner mind to this. What I love is we have this shooting star in the background. So your prayers have been answered. You guys have really been following your intuition. You know what you need to walk away from. And we see this child really sort of contemplating, looking at this Eight of Cups, this energy of, I've learned this lesson. I'm ready to move forward. Okay. And there's an energy of purity in this, and a little bit of pause as well, which Mercury retrograde is that time to pause and reflect. Take a look at what's not working, and then also getting and preparing him or herself for the new journey, for what you want to go after, your 10 of Cups. For some of you guys, it's all about the love, and it's a particular person or relationship, or you're just calling in this unconditional love. So the aspects of your life that will be most affected by this retrograde period, look at this. This is Aries or Aquarius energy. This is about taking a risk. So some of you guys may have been a little bit hesitant about taking a risk. And what I love here, look at the comets going crazy here. You guys have wished upon a star. Your wishes are absolutely coming true. And this Mercury retrograde is cleaning house for you to make your dreams a reality. And also a reminder, to trust your intuition, trust the path that you're on, trust what your soul is calling you to do. Okay. And I love that. And it's about taking a risk. Wow, I just got like a really intense ringing in my ears, you guys. So it's like, full speed ahead. You're guided on this journey. You're not alone, and you're also really protected. Okay, so there's something that maybe you were hesitant about taking a risk, maybe in love or in relationships, but something that you're very emotionally invested in. How you can minimize the damage or the results of this retrograde. This is about getting a higher perspective. Remember that retrogrades aren't all about action. It's almost like you're preparing. And we see that with the Eight of Cups. We see this childlike innocence preparing for this new journey, preparing to leave behind what no longer serves you, getting ready to go on this beautiful adventure where there are infinite possibilities, but also in that sort of planning stage, not taking action, but just sitting with it, integrating this energy. And getting a higher perspective, because it does, we do see this storm and this electric energy around her. So remember, retrograde can bring a little bit of turmoil and chaos that we're picking up on from the collective. Okay, the collective airways. So knowing, that you don't have to take action now, but you're sort of in that calm, before the storm or before you sort of take the leap here. The next card is what lessons that need to be learned during this period. This is your energy. And the Seven of Swords and the Five of Swords, I'm not normally excited to see come out in a reading, but Aquarius, with the Seven of Swords energy, it's all about taking a look at what you've learned, what you're taking with you. This person is leaving these Two of Swords behind, and we see this person here, you holding these two swords. You have everything that you need, the clarity, the guidance. You've received the downloads. You have access to cosmic intelligence and support all around you, and you're really able to see, okay, what areas of my life, where have I been overgiving, or what has been draining me financially, physically, emotionally, psychologically, and you're able to move away from that. And it's a beautiful energy. There's such a maturity here to this. It's about learning these really, really tough lessons and calling in lots of blessings. All right, what part of your past you need to reflect on in order to heal and aid you in your journey? Five of Swords, Venus and Aquarius. So about detaching. Again, this may be you walking away from BS. You may have sort of been involved in petty arguments, or there are certain situations that may have really triggered you, or maybe you found yourself fighting for someone or for something that wasn't fighting for you, or there was sort of no point in it. You sort of lost, your focus on, this higher perspective that you're gaining in the Two of Swords. It's almost like not being able to see what exactly you were fighting for, or what damage was being done by engaging in this Five of Swords energy, whether it's arguing, whether it's, sometimes like people pick fights with you and you react, but it's like you're in this sense of like strength where that's not going to happen anymore. You're not going to engage with low vibe energy or situations or people anymore, because you've really learned this tough lesson. For some of you, it may be a cycle, okay, within a relationship, a particular relationship. You may be in separation. You guys don't even have to be in separation. It could be that there's arguing, but you're just seeing what you truly want. You're really seeing the love. Okay, you're really, really in this energy of love. And for many of you guys, you're leaving a single life behind and you're calling in your soulmate because you've learned these really tough lessons. And you're detaching from the past. You're ready for something new. You're getting a higher perspective. And you've got this beautiful new love and new beginning right here for you, Aquarius. So excellent energy. I mean, I really like this reading. Is not what I expected. I didn't really know what to expect because I don't do this spread very often. Whoa, okay. So these cards are jumping for you. Additional messages for Aquarius, please, for this Mercury retrograde. Okay, so we get victory. Yep. Completion of a cycle, 28 breaking down to a 10. You have a major victory. You're leaving behind something that doesn't serve you, something that you may have been clinging to, or maybe you didn't even have, you weren't able to see the higher perspective or see it from a higher perspective until now. Broken heart. So many of you guys at nines are also completion of a cycle, but you're leaving behind heartache. You're leaving behind hurts and past disappointments, whether that's with someone, because you might be energetically cutting these cords so you guys can move together into a beautiful, balanced future. Or others of you, you're leaving behind the heartbreak of the past, healing it, detaching from it, recognizing it as part of your story, but then also in doing so, coming into a place of balance and calling in an adequate or matching energy. Yeah, the spirit absolutely is saying caring connections. For many of you, it is romantic. This is a new beginning for you and your person, or it's just a new beginning for you in love. After a lot of heartbreak, this is a huge victory, Aquarius. And then we get the Magician in the Mirror, the spiritual alchemist. This is something that you guys have been manifesting, whether it's a reunion or whether it's just happiness and joy and celebration. And the Magician in the Mirror is this beautiful blending, spiritual alchemy, transmuting the negative things that have happened to you in the past or between you and a particular person or in a relationship, and learning from it. And recognizing, again, being aware, this is part of my story, but I'm not going to replay this and anchor myself in the shadow energy, in disempowering thoughts. I'm moving forward, and you're really calling in something beautiful. I mean, like, I'm seeing this very blissful, unconditional love. You're heaven on earth, Aquarius. Overall energy, angel of balance. Yeah, so again, we're seeing that emotional balance come through in the Two of Cups. This is an equal exchange of gifts. Where the energy, where there was no equilibrium, where there was no equal give and take, this is what's happening. Because you've done this work within, you've found this balance within. Some of you are balancing the masculine and the feminine within, and the Magician energy is about really finding that balance, as within, so without, and that's what you're attracting. I love this energy for you guys. Seriously, Aquarius, it doesn't get really better than this. And for all of you, it's not going to be romantic, okay? So do take it how it resonates. But for many of you, absolutely it is. All right, and we get accepting challenges. So trust your inner resources. Yep. Absolutely. And you are, with the Seven of Swords energy, you're taking what you've learned. And one of the biggest lessons here that you're learning is that you can rely on yourself. You can trust on yourself. You've got your back. You are no longer abandoning yourself and, showing up for yourself in all situations. Okay, and then we get speak out, communicate, and solve the conflicts. So yeah, some of you guys, this is about reconciliation, whether that's with a love relationship or a partner, or you're just solving those conflicts that you've been carrying around with you that have created some deep wounding. All right, you're really coming into balance, Aquarius. Lovely energy. All right. I'm a North Node Aquarius, so I myself am going to claim this reading, you guys. All right, let's go ahead and see. This is a new deck for me. It's the Pegasus Oracle. Absolutely gorgeous by Alana Fairchild. So let's see what comes through. We get Descending Pegasus of the Violet Light, number 7. So Spirit has definitely got your back. When we talk about the violet light or the violet flame, it's very, very cleansing. Okay, we're also talking about crown chakra energy. And, when the crown chakra is balanced, this is about unity consciousness within, and it's also about spiritual union. And I'm seeing that all over the place here for you. So this is very powerful stuff here, Aquarius. So the gifts of the spiritual intervention include complete protection from people or paths that do not benefit your soul development. And look, that's what you're walking away from. This is this energy, you guys. This may involve removing opportunities or connections that would otherwise distract or disturb you, as well as increasing your deep awareness of how loved, blessed, and safe you truly are. And that's this energy of the Three of Cups, Aquarius, this energy, this attitude of gratitude. And again, something that may have eluded you before, but you're really getting this like cosmic download, anchoring in these light codes of love. All right. You can now heal from experiences of painful disconnection and open up to feeling held, inspired, and guided by spirit. Allow the pure light of love to swirl around the top of your head, that crown chakra, and radiate out in all directions. As this takes place, a spiritual blessing of grace is bestowed to heal and support you in all ways. You are asked to offer any troubles of body, mind, or heart into this light. You may trust that the worst is behind you and that you shall find your way free from concerns. Place your trust in the universe. A heartfelt prayer is being answered. And did I not tell you in the beginning of this reading that your prayers are being answered? Oh my goodness. I just got chills, Aquarius. All right. So we're going to grab some messages of love. Again, these are for you if you're romantic, if this is a romantic situation or not. Okay. There's a benefit here for all of us. All right, unavailable. This person is unavailable to give you all you deserve. Yeah, and some of you guys are walking away from energies, unbalanced connections. Okay, whether that's romantic, whether that's in your family, whether it's at work, but you're standing up for yourself. You're no longer going to engage in that energy. And many of you guys, this is the energy that you're leaving behind. Okay, and then we get different pages. You and this person don't share the same vision. Yeah. So again, this is interesting because we're talking about connections that we're leaving. Remember, Mercury retrograde takes energy away, takes people and situations out of our lives for healing and clearing. And this is what's bringing you into this inner balance. This is what's bringing you into union with people who are on the same page, whether that's soul tribe, whether it's romantic partners, whether it's soulmates, okay? You're no longer going to be dealing with people who are unavailable. Some of you guys, if this is a current connection, this is the energy that you're leaving behind that's being healed and cleared by this violet light. These are the crown chakra downloads that you're receiving, and it's putting you on the same page. All right, you guys, I'm going to leave it there. I hope you found clarity and guidance in these messages. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being on this journey with me. I appreciate each and every one of you. Have a beautiful day. Take care.